be killed in our own streets by police.
We just want people to hold each other accountable for their actions, especially when it comes to race.
There's been too much injustice in this country for too long, and something needs to change.
Enough is enough! Enough is enough!
Demands for a national reckoning over a repeated pattern of police violence against Black Americans are growing louder. Outrage over George Floyd's death, drawing diverse and peaceful crowds across the U.S. this weekend, with tens of thousands gathering in big cities like New York and Los Angeles, and even spreading to Vidor, Texas, a town notorious for its racist history.
We've got a long way to go, but this is the start.
The largest demonstration in Washington, where President Donald Trump at his fortified White House tweeted the National Guard is getting out of D.C. now that everything is under perfect control. He added they will be going home, but can quickly return if needed. As protests mount daily in the streets of the nation's capital, Trump is facing more pushback. This time from former Secretary of State Colin Powell, who served under President George W. Bush.
We have a Constitution, and we have to follow that Constitution, and the president's drifted away from it.
The comments add to a list of former top military officials who have criticized the president's heavy-handed response to the protests, in particular his threat to unleash American troops against American citizens on American soil. His administration, though, says the decision to bring a military presence to the streets of D.C. was necessary.
What we saw over the past week is really a city out of control. And I'm happy to say that over the last several days, we've seen that violence decrease. But that's been as a result of what the administration has done.
D.C.'s mayor saying it only strengthened the resolve of protesters.
How they responded made clear to the president that Americans would exercise their First Amendment rights and they would do it peacefully.
Now back to Powell, a Republican. He also said Sunday that he'll be voting for Democrat Joe Biden in the presidential election. Now Trump, for his part, called Powell overrated and a real stiff. For City News, I'm Caryn Ceolin.